Welcome to the CB Rider Gaming Channel. My name is Anthony, and this is the weekly recap where we take a look at gaming news from the past week. The first piece of news we have from you is out of Warner Brothers Studios, and we are getting a new game titled Gotham Knights sometime in 2021. We don't have an exact release date at this time. This game is going to be interesting for a few reasons. We're actually not going to be following the Arkham storyline any longer, so it's not connected to those games in any way. And we are actually not playing as Batman, which is kind of shocking for a Batman game. But it looks like we're playing as Batgirl, Red Hood, Robin, and Nightwing. And in this game, it looks like each of the characters will have their own fighting style, so hopefully there's going to be some good variation there. But we're still getting that similar fighting style that's fast, frenetic that we've got from the old games. Looks like they put maybe an RPG spin on it because you're getting a lot of numbers popping up, different colors, probably for the severity of the attack, and different status effects. And then as far as the gameplay goes, we're also getting a co-op element. The sad part of there is we're not getting couch co-op, so your buddy can't just plug in a controller next to you and join your game. It is drop in and out though, so as long as your buddy has the game and Xbox Live or PSN, they should be able to just drop right into your game. And we don't have a lot of information on the antagonists. We did get to see the Court of Owls in the game trailer as well as Mr. Freeze. But as long as we don't end up with Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze again, I think we should be good.
It's a cold town. Cold party. Can you be cold, Batman? Yeah.
Alright, so moving on, we have Crisis Remastered coming out on September 18th. Now this is good news because the game was originally delayed on July 23rd for the PC, Xbox One, and the PS4, and it was delayed because there was pretty underwhelming response from fans about the graphics and how dull it looked. So what the developer did is Crytek took that time from then till now to improve the graphics. They worked on the particle effects, the overall lighting in the game, and added ray tracing, and they've also added 8K textures to the game. So what they're trying to do is basically bring it back to what we got in 2007, which was a PC killer. If you remember back then, that game couldn't even be played at high settings on like a brand new PC at the time. So they're trying to get back up to that same status that they were once at. We've also got some very interesting news out of China. We have a small developer there by the name of Game Science Studios, and they developed a action-adventure game by the name of Black Myth Wukong. Now, the fighting, from what I've seen, it looks to be like God of War or like Ninja Gaiden, something along those lines. Some very interesting things to note here is that this is a small developer that usually works on mobile games, and they're trying to break into the AAA market here, and it looks like they're going to succeed in that goal. The game is absolutely mind-blowing and has some very next-level graphics on it. It is a next-gen studio, and it looks like the graphics are on par, if not better, than Ghosts of Tsushima. And it got a lot of buzz on the internet because it's such an awesome-looking title. We also get to see some destructive environments. So I can't wait till this game is released and see what else it has to offer. Last but not least, we got an update from Larian Studios. It looks like we are going to be getting an early access build of Baldur's Gate 3, and that's going to be releasing soon here on September 30th. Now, this is going to be only on Steam and on the Google Stadia, and if you're a console player, you're probably going to have to wait until the full build is released. There's no word if you'll be getting one anytime soon, and the portion of the game that we're getting is probably going to be familiar for those who've been keeping up with the game. Back on February 27th, we got a little gameplay snippet, and it showed off a Mind Flayer traversing through, I believe it's the gates of hell, and he has some prisoners aboard. So that's where the demo picks up. You're one of those prisoners, and you're attempting to break free of the ship, and that's what we're going to see from there up until the Act 1 end, which is about 25 hours of gameplay, is what the developer is saying. Now, it's important to note that you're not going to want to buy this if you're expecting the full game, because they did confirm that there's still maybe a year in development, and you're not going to get the full experience if you end up going this route. So this is just for the fans who know what this game is, who've been expecting it for a long time, and they're willing to wait and provide some feedback, because you'll be able to give your feedback once you're a part of the early access crew. So if that's you, then definitely check it out on September 30th. That's going to be all I have for you today. I appreciate you taking your time to watch the video, and if you found this information helpful, feel free to give it a like, maybe subscribe if you want to keep up with future episodes. I will be doing this on a weekly basis, and that's it for today. We'll see you next time.